I'm Steven van der Bos, manager of Hermie.com. We specialize in everything garden related, from fertilizers and grass seeds to swimming pools. We ship about 400,000 packages a year, making us the largest garden web shop in Belgium. We actually had a problem where we regularly had products that wouldn't fit in a standard box. We had to start taping 2 or 3 boxes together and all sorts of things. We were looking for a solution for that, and that's actually how we ended up with Slimbox. The first contact with Slimbox was really positive. We decided to go for it very quickly. Why? Because the entry barrier is especially low. So the original idea was to use it to pack the uglies, but because that actually went pretty smoothly, we also started packing fragile products. How did we do that? We actually looked at products that had a pretty high return rate. Shipping damage is also caused by the packing itself, of course, and we actually packed certain products extra because with Slimbox, besides a standard fast flow, you can also work with extra corner buffers and things like that. And by doing that, we can actually reduce the return rate of those products. And what we also see with Slimbox, for example, is that certain products where the packaging was damaged, we can now repackage them really nicely with that Slimbox so that it's actually completely fine again and sellable to the customer once more. In the past, we sometimes had to sell those products as second-hand purely because the packaging was damaged. And that is now a thing of the past thanks to using the Slimbox. One of the special things with Slimbox that we had never thought of beforehand was actually the sentiment among the staff. In the beginning, it was difficult, it was change, and they were a bit reluctant about it. But they actually get a much nicer end result for the result of the product. Where they used to have to pack a product by putting 2 or 3 boxes together, which never looked good, you now actually have a very nicely finished box, and you can see that the employee is proud of that too. That's also only positive for the company and for our customers, of course. Looking at Slimbox, I would definitely recommend Slimbox to all kinds of companies. For a startup, you can actually optimize your packaging flow pretty quickly with a Slimbox. The entry barrier is quite low, so that's really a big advantage of Slimbox. Larger companies can then use that Slimbox also, like us, for our fragile products, but also for returns and so on and so on. So I actually think Slimbox is a valuable addition for all kinds of companies.